How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Garry's Mod, and today we're going to be taking a look at even more mods that have 0 reviews. Like, 0. And first things first, we have Bosias Shotgun. Now this is going to be a shotgun that has a few pretty cool quirks with it. For one, you can see it shoots pretty quick relatively compared to the standard shotgun. You're also going to notice that even though the model that we saw in the third-person view model, it doesn't look like this, and the reason why is because I have an HD retexture, and I think it actually overwrites the specific model. So you'll get the right model, but for this video, for some reason, this decided to overwrite it. Alright, let's go over exactly how effective this gun is, and we can see pretty dang effective. Dare I say, it's even quite a bit overtuned, and it's going to do a lot of damage on anything you hit. Now right-click is going to be a little bit different if we go ahead and spawn some more Odessas in. You can see how it looks. And this function is all about pushing objects away. So for most NPCs, it's probably still going to one-shot them. But when it comes to objects, that's left-click, and this is right-click. A lot more force, and you can use that however you wish. You're also going to notice that we are quite a bit faster because having this weapon equipped is also going to increase your movement. As you can see, here's the normal shotgun. Quite a bit slower, but then this shotgun definitely does give us a bit of pep in our step. So really cool shotgun. I really like it. I'm kind of surprised this has no reviews yet. Next up, we have the Godzilla Variant. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this one. It's a pretty ugly looking version of Godzilla, and I don't know where this came from. But letting him loose, you can see he kind of resembles Godzilla, but there's no sounds. What does he do when he catches up to you? Well, that's if he ever does catch up to you. Yeah, we can see, I mean, he does things. Now, in terms of health, he has a lot. Like in the millions. And you're probably not going to damage him with anything. And he's probably going to kill you, even if you're very far away. Now, we also have another version of him called Snidey Godzilla. Who's Snidey? This is definitely a bit out of my depth, but, I've seen these kind of NPCs before, and he's pretty much Godzilla, but with a freaky looking face and a bluish green hue. Now we do have other variants like this Mecha Smile, which is like the... Wait, hold on, is that like the Demon Slayer? Except he's got a really strange smile face, and we've seen that face before. We also have another one. Yeah, this guy again. Next up, we have the Exploding Box and Exploding Briefcase weapons. Now go ahead and take a guess what these things do. Well, they blow up. And we got more than just the box. We also have a suitcase. Now of course these things are named something different, but I can't use that on YouTube, so just take my word for it. They go boom, that's all you need to know. But can they kill 3 antlion guards? Let's go ahead and find out. Well, they can kill 2 of them. Now you're also going to notice that when you do leave the explosion behind, it's going to leave a consistent dust cloud that constantly keeps spawning in, or I guess smoke if you will. Now I do think that the suitcase one is more powerful because the box does not leave that smoke behind. Next up we have the one and only, the white one. Pretty spooky NPC, and I can't believe this doesn't have any likes, because it looks pretty scary all things considered. And I do want to thank Mr. Enderman22 for suggesting this one. It kind of helped kickstart the idea for this video, even though none of these mods have any correlation to each other, except for the fact that none of them have reviews. Now you're going to hear those creepy voices. Isn't that what the hidden makes? God, it's been so long since I played that game, but definitely some spooky sounds you're going to hear. And you can see he loves to just kind of creep on you. Now, it's important to understand, this map does not have a nav mesh, and I do think this is a DRG NPC. Could be wrong, but the navigation could be a bit wonky. Now you might be wondering what happens when he does catch you. Well, he's just gonna take a few chunks out of you. But in all seriousness, he does not do that much damage. And he's also not that tanky himself, but he can go invisible, just like, well, the hidden. But you wanna know what's not hidden? These bullets. Next up, we have the Huntdown the Freeman zombie NPCs. But the designs on these zombies are absolutely killer. And I know the game isn't all that great, but you know what? They did something right because we're doing a video on it right now. Now, I don't think they're any different from your typical Z-based zombies. I'm going to go ahead and let them loose and we can see how they look. Now, this one right here, he's pretty ambitious. And we can see he takes after the Zombine That poor head crab didn't stand a chance. But yeah, pretty cool different design for the zombies if you're getting kind of sick of the ones that we have in Garry's mod by default. But do keep in mind that you will need to have the Z base in order to actually use this. But I think it's worth it considering how great of a base that base is. Wow, that's a lot of bases. But yeah, they're zombies. They do pretty typical zombie things. They might have certain animations or even sound effects that are unique. But from just the context of this mod itself, they're just kind of redesigns, and I think they look really good. And last but certainly not least, we have the map we're on. And last but certainly not least, we have the map that we're on. This is GM Liminal 2016. A really cool liminal map with tons of really cool and unique and kind of dreary looking rooms. And yes, of course, we even have a pool, because why wouldn't we? The vibe that this map gives off is very dreamlike and harkens back to our nostalgia. There are tons of really cool rooms and sights to see in this map, and I'm not going to be surprised if this gets a lot of reviews very quickly. But I'm afraid that it is that time again. This video is coming to an end, but I do want to know, what do you guys think about this series? What do you think about reviewing mods that have no reviews? I would love to hear your guys' opinion on it, and as always, if you do want to leave a like and subscribe, you know what to do. Use code NecrosVideos if you do want to save 20% off on your next G Fuel order. And until next time, my friends, thanks for watching, and farewell.